Hi, I'm Shearer, and I'm here to tell you more about the 100 Days to Health. This is one of my favorite programs. It was developed 12 years ago, and thousands of people have completed this program, and we've seen the most amazing results. Previously, this program was only available via email. You had to email, and then the program was sent to you. There was no support, and people still went ahead and did it. And now, because of lockdown, we've included support online, weekly support online, Q&As. You've got your facilitators that form WhatsApp groups that will help you and support you, and I'll tell you more about that towards the end. But it's the most amazing program, my favorite program, because whole families get involved in this program and lives of families are completely transformed. This is a 100 Days to Health. It is slow and steady and gradual, and the only thing I'll ask you to give up is artificial sweeteners, and the reason for that is because it completely messes up the endocrine system. Now, this whole program is about the endocrine system. The endocrine system is the system that controls everything: blood pressure, blood sugar, body weight, appetite, brain function, everything: skin, hair, nails, energy, sleep, bowel function, bladder function, kidney function, liver function. Everything is controlled by this endocrine system, and this whole program is designed to get your endocrine system to where it's working optimally, because basically everybody's always focusing on looking for cures. You can spend years looking for cures, going to the doctor, the specialist physician, the homeopath, the naturopath. You can go to all kinds of people, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I'm just saying I've seen this pattern so long. People are looking for cures and they're chasing after the next cure, instead of focusing on getting their body whole and healthy. Because if you get your body working properly, it'll repair itself, and it always does. I haven't yet seen a body not repair itself. I've seen people with liver cancer being given 3 months, and they're still around 30 years later because they got their body healthy and the liver actually repaired itself. It's one of the organs that can do that. Your body can repair itself, remember that. So this whole program is about small little changes on a regular basis. You get emails, you get inspirational quotes in them, you get recipes. There's a 100 days recipe book with over 100 recipes in that are also on the daily mails. There's education. On this program, you get educated. Your textbook is my book, Perfect Health the Natural Way. You're not to read the book from cover to cover. You read a section that I tell you to read on a weekly basis, and I jump all over the place. If you read the whole book, you get overwhelmed and you think, oh my word, I can't do this. If you do the 100 days, it's gradual. And everything I learned about getting my kids healthy and getting rid of my bipolar conditions and my allergies and hay fever and my husband's blood pressure regulating, all of that is in this program. It'll help your entire family, you, your friends. You're going to share this information with people all over. When the system is working properly, your body simply repairs itself. Now, that repair process doesn't take place in 100 days, but a lot of it does. 80% of most people's problems clear up in those 100 days. The balance of it, if they're really stubborn, things can take another couple of months. Sometimes they can take 2 years. And if you've got a really bad health history, that going back to lots of surgery and parts of your body removed, it can take up to 8 years. But if you continue with the principles that you've learned on the program, it won't take that long. It's when you veer off it. What the 100 days does do is it gives you a track to run on. And that's what most people don't have. They know they should be eating healthy. They know they should eat more fruit and vegetables. They know they should be exercising, but they don't have a track. And what forms the track? The foundation of this 100 days is the 5 really easy steps that I give you along the way, and it gets explained as you go along. The very first step is really easy. You don't take anything away from your diet. All you do is you eat something raw. You could eat tomatoes or avocados, you could eat cucumber, you could eat an apple, you could eat some dates, you could eat anything raw before you eat anything cooked. That's it for the first week. Not giving up anything. So if you're going to have a burger at a fast food joint, eat some carrots on the way or a couple of tomatoes. You're trying to eat at least a side plate of raw food on the way there. If you're going to a restaurant, you start with some raw food. If you're at home, you make some crudités, which is just veggie sticks. You make some hummus, you make some chili pesto, red pepper mayonnaise, some cashew mayonnaise, almond mayonnaise, all these wonderfully delicious dips, which are the recipes that you get within that first couple of weeks. You're getting all these amazing recipes to help you. So at the beginning of each week, you get some instructions for the week and the little things you have to tweak. So in week 1, you get instructions on starting your cooked meals, all your meals, breakfast, lunch and supper, with raw fruit and vegetables. And then in week 2, you get some more instructions, which is start exercising for 5 minutes a day. Now, it's 5 minutes a day and not 30 minutes a day, because most people's main reason for not exercising is they don't have the time or they don't have the money. So this is not about money. This is about putting on some flat, comfortable shoes, comfortable clothes, and going for a walk to the gate and back for 5 minutes or around the block. 5 minutes is all you must do. I actually tell you, don't do more than that, because what happens is we go to gym, we work out for 2 hours, and the next day we can't move at all. We are in such pain. That doesn't make any sense. And then you don't go to gym or exercise for the next 2 weeks, and then you're out of the rhythm again and you just give up, okay? So this is building things slowly. You're adding good things to your existing diet. The strangest thing happens on this program, and everybody tells me about it, that your taste buds change. You just slowly stop liking the things that are actually not good for your body, because your blood chemistry is actually changing. And the reason we made it 100 days is because it takes about 100 days to get your blood, every single cell in your bloodstream, replaced. So by the time you start and finish, you've got a whole batch of new fresh blood there that's healthier than it was before. And that's the chemistry in your blood is actually improving, so that you actually don't crave things anymore. People say, I was an absolute junk food addict. I don't crave burgers anymore. Or I was a sugar junkie like I was. I was a total sugar junkie. Now you're not craving sweet things anymore, because I'm telling you and I'm teaching you how to listen to your body. So when you're craving something sweet, first thing I would eat is some delicious dates. I'd eat some dates, or I'd eat some apples. My husband would eat bananas. We all eat different fruit. So I teach you how to listen to your body and how to satisfy those cravings. I teach you how to make sure that you are hydrated enough. It's all in little sound bites. It's easy to do. It's fun. The kids get involved. The grandparents get involved. It's fascinating to watch. I get parents sending me emails and saying, we sat down for dinner the other day and I was in a hurry, and my kids sat and looked at me when I put the dinner on the table, and they said, Mom, where's our raw? Because the kids know raw food before cooked food, and now the parents are just in a hurry, and the kids are like, no, we need raw food. I had the story of a 14-year-old girl who never ate any fruit and vegetables. The mother introduced the 100 days. It was in Southern California. She introduced the 100 days to the family's program. And she said to the family, all you have to do is eat some raw vegetables before you eat, or fruit before you eat a meal. And she put it out on a platter in front of the family, and she let them choose. And her daughter slowly started eating some cucumber. And then she ate some grapes, and then she picked on something else. Well, she got into the swing of this. Her acne cleared up. She lost weight. She slept well at night. She didn't have painful periods anymore, all from eating raw before cooked. It was quite bizarre, her mother said. They went on holiday, and when they got back, because the routine and the rhythm of their life had been upset, the daughter, on the way home in the car from the airport, said to her mother, please, can we stop at the store? I need to go in and buy raw food. I can't stand this anymore. I need to eat raw food before cooked. We've got to get back onto our routine. So the very child who wouldn't eat fruit and vegetables was craving it by the time they got back from holiday. And that's what you're going to find. Everybody's diet just subtly changed. There's no stress here. There's no tension. There's no trying to force the kids to eat things they don't like. If they don't eat avocados, let them eat carrots. If they don't like carrots, they'll find cucumber. There'll be something that they like. If the only thing they'll eat is bananas, that's cool. I had a mother say to me, her 19-year-old son won't eat anything raw. So I said, well, let me speak to him. And he was looking at something around the corner, and she went and called him. And I said to him, is there any fruit or vegetable that you'll eat that's not cooked? And he looked at me and he said, cucumbers and watermelon. I said, you see, he does eat it. So eat cucumbers. Can you eat cucumbers before lunch and supper? And can you eat watermelon before breakfast? And he said, I can do that. And in time, he started to enjoy other fruits, because your chemistry changes and you start craving the good stuff. So who's the program for? Anybody and everybody. Especially people that don't want to disrupt their lives, but they want a track to run on. The beautiful thing about having that track is you go to a wedding, you may not eat as well as you should, you're just back on track the next day. You have a party, you're back on track the next day. But the amazing thing is that even if it is a party or a wedding, you're actually so conscious of your raw before cooked that you just do it. We end up eating the garnish of other people's plates if there's not enough raw food, or we have a salad or a glass of carrot juice before we go out in case there's no raw food wherever we're going. So you actually have this amazing track. It's there for life. I have met the children of adults who followed the program 30 years ago, the basic principles of it, and grew up with these basic principles, these 5 steps. And now they're married with their own children, and now they're following the same natural way principles, the perfect health principles. They're following those principles, and they've introduced it to their children. And it's so interesting to watch them, because sometimes they veer off the program, and I get an email saying, I need to get back on track. How do I sign up for the 100 Days to Health? And they get back, and they're just so happy to be in that sweet spot, because that's where you reach. You reach this wonderful sweet spot where everything's working properly. And you can actually get to a point where you don't have any medical expenses at all, like Mark and I have not had. We've not had any medical expenses for the last 30 years due to ill health. And it's a wonderful place to be. Energy, sleeping properly, and in control of your health. So how do you get onto the 100 Days to Health? Simply, if a facilitator is showing you the video or has sent you to watch it, you get back to the facilitator. Your facilitator is somebody who's been on the program, and they're now encouraging other people to come onto the program. You go back to the person that introduced you and you say, how do I get onto the program? And they'll be able to tell you. If you don't have a facilitator and you stumbled across the video, you can contact Claudia at the email below, or you can connect directly to the website and sign up on the website. So there's a couple of ways to do this. All I want to say to you is that don't hesitate. It's going to be the best decision you've ever made in your life. Your lives are going to change, and you're going to look back and say this was the best decision we ever made. So I want to say good luck, God bless, get well and stay well.